I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-Minute Convos, where I help you create a brand of your own unique real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good morning, Monique Blokzyl. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful morning?
I'm doing very well, Angel Jones, and I cannot wait to play with you.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to connect with you, Monique. Do tell us, what part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in beautiful, snowy Germany right now. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, my friend, please do tell me which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time.
Well, you know what? I always say I have three passions in life: entrepreneurship, creating something out of nothing; speaking, really, sharing powerful, inspiring messages with the world; and my husband. So, entrepreneurship, speaking, and my husband. Let's not talk about my husband, but where entrepreneurship and speaking comes together, we talk about pitching. What do you say, and how do you say something to really touch people's minds and heart, so that you can pretty much convince anyone of anything almost every time. And that is something people tell me, Monique, you know what, you can take the most difficult, complex question or message and turn it into something that touches me. So I'm a pitching master.
That's great. Who did you learn the skill of pitching from?
Well, it's not only about pitching. I also help people really to turn an idea into an enterprise. I help coaches, consultants, trainers, speakers to really stop just selling their time and start making money while they're not with their clients, so they build a scalable business. How did I learn it? By doing it. I spent many years in the corporate world, felt like that wasn't where I wanted to be the rest of my life, started a business, failed big time, burned a lot of money. You learned the 10,000 ways of how not to do it, and then I built my own business, and today I help entrepreneurs all over the globe to really discover their voice, discover what they want to do, what difference they want to make, so that they can really make a bigger difference out there.
That's great. You've been doing this for quite a bit, have you?
Yes, I have. Absolutely.
Why will you continue to repeat this skill?
You know what? There's so many people out there that are brilliant and they're amazing. And when I see them in action, they touch people's lives. And still, they do it in very small ways. They do it person by person by person, and that makes perfect sense. And I know it lights their fire, and that's what they're passionate to do. But what if a lot of people really dream of going bigger? A lot of people dream of really making a bigger difference, touching more people's lives, making more money, and not just really working so much, working so many hours, and making so little money. So I'll repeat that because it's my life's mission. I want to really help people to speak up, scale up, and make a bigger difference so that they can sparkle in bigger ways and touch more people's lives. So that's my life's mission.
That's wonderful. And where's the best place for someone to connect with you, Monique?
Well, the best place is when people go to my website, moniqueblokzyl.com, or businesslaunchportal.com, or you find me on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Pinterest, Twitter, wherever you want to.
That's wonderful. Tell us one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Oh, consistently. Again, as I said, I help many people to really turn their idea into a scalable business, so that within 3 to 6 months, they really started to make money. Or people that were just selling their time, we found ways for them to step up and really, go from a 5-digit business to become a 6-digit business and bigger. And also, as I love speaking, I've been speaking all over the globe about the power of entrepreneurship, how to make money with your speaking, how to pitch with impact, so you really touch people's lives, and so that you can pretty much convince anyone almost every time with what you're saying. And that is what I keep doing, and that's just me.
All right. So how does that make you feel?
Oh, very fulfilled, because hey, Angel Jones, when you live your passion, you love to interview people, right? You love to run podcasts. So when you do what you do, and when you are in the field of where you're brilliant, it just fills you with a lot of energy. And also when you make a difference to other people, and you're not just doing it for yourself, and not only for the purpose of making money, although I embrace money big time, as entrepreneurs and speakers we want to, I mean, it's just bigger than ourselves what we do, and making other people sparkle, lift other people up, so they can do more on their side with their clients, their partners, and everyone around them. That's just what drives us and makes us happy, no?
And there we go. Yeah. Well, amazing audience. You're hearing it live here from Monique Blokzyl. Monique, let's switch gears for a moment now and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Monique, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Oh my God, my earliest childhood memory. I love the Caribbean Sea, and I see myself sitting in a boat, just being splashed around, surrounded by waves. Oh, beautiful picture. Earliest childhood memory. I think one of my earliest childhood memories is when I was sitting in the backyard of my parents' house, and I was trying to learn how to tie laces. And I just really wanted to go. There was a swing, and I wanted to go and swing around on that swing. And my mom, she just said, no. You can't. You need to learn how to tie laces. So that was, one of the first lessons I learned is, you know what? When you really want something like me, going to the swing, suddenly something that seems hard becomes easy. So I learned how to tie my laces, and forever else I love swings, and I love being on swings. I'm still this little girl from back then.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
Oh, as I said, I mean, what I really learned back then is, when you really want something, anything that seems hard and difficult, eventually you will learn it. You just need to get yourself to it, and anything can be learned, anything can be achieved. And there's so many people out there that say, "Oh, I'd love to speak, but I don't dare to step up on a stage." Or there's people that say, "I want to start my business, but I don't know how to do it, or I don't know if I have it, what it takes." It doesn't matter. Just question it. Listen to what you really want. And even if you have, the hardest task ahead of you, again, even when I was there, the little girl in the backyard, my mom would be beside me. She would show me how to do it. She would help me learning it. You don't need to do everything yourself. Just get help. Find a mentor. And again, the most important thing is take your passions, take your dreams seriously, and go for it.
Love it. Love that you connected the dots. If we fast forwarded to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Oh, when I was 12? Oh my God, I don't know anymore. But you know what? The interesting thing is I grew up in Eastern Germany, and I remember it was probably later, maybe 2-3 years later, when there was not a song, but a movie coming out. And I think it was Dirty Dancing back then. And that really embraced to me like a world of, hey, really connecting the dots with who you want to be, what do you enjoy doing, what brings you joy, and really standing up and stepping up for yourself. And I remember watching that movie many, many times because it was a beginning of a new world, coming out of a communist country where, there were no entrepreneurs. And still, even back then, before I was 18, I found 3 different ways of making people happy and making money. So I always had this entrepreneurial gene inside of me. It was this movie that really, and the songs from that movie that really, were an entry point for me into a new world where I realized I can stand up for and step up for what I want and live my passion. And you know what? No matter what, she was learning how to dance. It was hard in that movie for her. And still, everything seemed easy eventually. And, if we do what we love doing, if what we are passionate about, everything can be done. You just need someone on your side to teach you.
Well, there we go. Well, Monique, we've arrived at our destination now. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
Monique, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people that I've worked with over the last years. And, first of all, every one of my clients takes part of my skills away because I teach what I do. And I don't want to be restrictive. I really want people to, to be able to do it themselves. I don't fish for them. I help them learn how to fish themselves. And there's a lot of people that I've worked with over the last years that eventually will do things of what I'm doing, so that again, I'm building a scalable business. I don't want to do all of that myself. So that is something, there's a lot of people that I'll pass on to. what I do. And in a way, I do it every day with my clients, my partners, my suppliers, anyone else.
Are you married? Well, yeah, you said you're married, right? You spoke
Yeah.
of your husband.
Very happily. I'm married to an angel. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have children?
No, not my own children. Although I have two godsons. One is 5, one is 12, and I love them to pieces. Two amazing boys.
Do you believe in God?
Call it God, call it the universe, call it a higher power. Yes, I know there is something because I am connected to the higher energy. And I know that without that, I wouldn't be who I am, and we wouldn't be able to do what we are doing today.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Oh, yeah. I do. I do have actually several inner circles of friends. And some of those people are actually part of several circles. Yes, I am a transformational leader, and I'm connected with transformational leaders. We all make our own spark and mark in the world, without them I wouldn't be who I am today. Absolutely, yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
Oh my God, no, I don't even watch TV for more than 3 hours a week.
All right. And what about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
You know what, the thing is, what do you call phone or computer time? It's not so much the time you spend on a phone or a computer, it's a question of what you do with that time. I spend a lot of time on a computer and phone. Why? Because I work with people all over the globe. So in the morning it's the Asians, in the center of the day it's the Europeans, in the evening it's the Americans and the South Americans and everyone else and the Canadians. So I spend a lot of time in front of a phone and computer. But, it's just connecting with people.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Is it more than 8 or is it less than 8 hours a day?
It's probably more than 8.
Okay.
It's probably more than 8. Yeah.
Monique, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents and sums up Monique Blokzyl, what would you say that is?
It's all about, my business and my life's mission is I empower people to speak up, scale up, and make a bigger difference. So that's my call to action for myself and everyone that I'm touching. And that's what everyone I work with really, are striving for.
There we go.
So, yeah.
Well, Monique, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
You know what is this quote where it's saying, if you really want to fly, just spread your wings and fly and learn how to fly on the way down. Just jump and learn how to fly on the way down. Guys, just do it. Be honest to what you really want to do. Take the courage, step up. You don't need to do it alone. Connect with me, connect with Engel Jones and other amazing, inspiring people. Check out moniqueblokzyl.com or businesslaunchportal.com and, just go out there and make your difference and let us help you along the way.
There we go. Monique Blokzyl, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Engel Jones. Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Engel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.